People. Say what they do. Welcome to Crime Time News, where the difference is in the meds. Call it news with a buzz. First thing that is popping in the news, there's a saying that goes something like this: he that exalteth himself shall be abased, meaning abate. A wise man learns from his own mistake. A wiser man learns from the mistakes of others. There's been a couple of disturbing videos circulating on social media, and while everybody's entitled to their opinion, whenever you put out any sorts of videos with any sorts of ATTACK against anybody's life, against the state, the government, it is considered a crime in most countries, including Jamaica. The other day, I spoke about a young man that was on social media, sending all sorts of THREATS to the government, said that him and his crew, they are going to turn Jamaica in a Haiti because of the razor pay of the parliamentarian, including your Prime Minister Andrew Holness. Him a go do this to government buildings. Him a go do this to parliament. Him a go make sure say heads roll. When I did that video, and just to make you have a reminder, this is a sample of that video.
Yeah, man, I don't joke thing, man. You are the right round the corner, and I like say, yo, the force and the military not have as much people as civilian in a Jamaica. So when the chopper them get dark and lift up a rifle them, you see how, you see just like how, you see, the barrel in your man them, a dash a rifle them, and so when the dog them start putting on the whole like police them and the soldier them, they have to go run. We don't have enough police and soldiers who can combat things. Tell me, I tell you that. Andrew, you need to know what you do. The whole like thugs them ready. We just go set a date and we are go page, you know. And then no joke, a serious thing with it. And anyhow, 1st of July, we talk about we go cashless.
So people, that is just a sample. I put that video in my WhatsApp group. If you want it, you can WhatsApp me 1-876-894-2711. You want the madman declaring AR on the state video. Leave your name. You want to join the group, send a text. Do not call was no video call me. So people, like me say, this man, when I did that video, I said this man is a vendor. Him and his father works at the Falmouth market, in front of the Falmouth market, gave the location. He then went on social media, not only with bloggers like myself, giving the location, he also did a next video, a follow-up with the same thing, and tell them, say, Ayaso in a Trelawny me there. Come and get me. He was daring them. He was taunting them. People, there is a rule, even in a football, even in a basketball, professional sport, it is called taunting. So therefore, when you taunt people and then they react, you have nobody to blame but yourself, because like the saying goes, for every action is an equal and opposite reaction. They did go for him because he broke the rule. Not because he did not have an opinion, and not because Jamaica is not a democratic society, and not because people are always making all sorts of THREATS against the Prime Minister, and justifiably so sometimes. However, when you go on social media and you declare, and you seem as if you are serious, even if you use a nutcase, even if you use a loose ball, like them say, loose lip can lose your freedom and it can also lose your life. Luckily for this man, them just come for him right at Trelawny, where he told them where he was at, and they arrested him and they charge him. Moral of the story: don't be a JACKASS, because you are not going to get a pass, especially when you violate the people, especially when you break the law. If you agree with the law or not, it is on the books. You cannot threaten anybody's life directly or indirectly. them people are going to come for you. And there's going to be a sense of urgency, especially when you as a man declare WAR against the government. It is not a recipe for success. It is a recipe for failure. Point blank and period. Further on in the news, it is called, "Do not let the pressures of life get you down." That means if you have any sorts of problem, whether it is financial or your woman left you, this applies to if your woman get a next man, a more handsome man, a man with a longer tongue, a longer slang, and you even catch them in the bed and she go who and Joe Griner X her and cross her. This is not no reason to get mad, angry and miserable. Well, people, it seems as if some people cannot take the pressure. I am speaking about a video that I saw on social media. In this video, this man was seen crouched down, him hand or him head in him hand, upon the edge of some sorts of gully. It seems as if him try to jump over the edge a couple of times, and the people him said to him, "Hold on a minute, where are you?" And people, we know that as it pertains to Jamaica, it is not the place that is the most sensitive. People are going to say you're a coward. People are going to say you're weak. People are going to say you're a girl fool. However, people, I am going to let you take a listen, take a look to the audio of this video. Because of YouTube's policy, I am not going to show the video, but you will get a clear idea of exactly what is going on, and then I'll give my piece.
This a sign here, the man want jump off I gully. 2 times he make me jump off. Look how far, look how far you go, me G. If you ever jump down at that, claw you dead here. Everything good, sonny man, everything good, my son. Good youth, man, come youth. But I make them stress you out, brother. Thing good, man. Jaja know, dog. Life rough, you know, brother.
Now, people, as you know, in Jamaica, whenever anything happen, these bystanders are always going to be psychiatrists. Them are going to psychoanalyze every situation, even when they don't have basic education. We know that they mean well, however, their style, it is kind of unorthodox. It is their version of tough love, so therefore they mean well, however, it can be interpreted or misinterpreted. You don't know if them are encourage you or them are disencourage you, if them are tell you to jump off. The good thing is that this man, he never jumped. The good thing is that the power come in time and them hold him on and them lead him to a safe path. You and I know that this could have went way, way left. Luckily for this man, it did not happen. Now here's the thing, people. Everybody at one time in life hits rock bottom. It is easy for somebody that is doing okay to tell you that, listen, just hold on, things are going to get better, because maybe sometimes they've never walked a mile in your shoes. Maybe sometime your problem is bigger than their problem. However, like the saying goes, every man's problem or burden is the heaviest. So therefore, it is going to be hard when your back is against the wall, when you're facing the FIRE, because of financial thing, and even worse, because of any sorts of woman. A lot of times we see some men have women problem and them feel like them are going to take with themselves. Sometimes it is even worse, them take with the woman, then take with themselves. Sometimes them want just take with for themselves, which is even better. I am not saying that it is right, but me just say. And the sad thing is that whenever they do that, this is their frame of thoughts. They think that this lady is going to be sympathetic. It is going to pull on her conscience. People, sometimes people are unconscionable. People just look out for self. Them look out for the opportunity. They think that the grass is greener on the other side of the fence. So therefore, when them left, them not give a DAMN about you. And even if you go take for yourself, you might be even a bigger laughing stock. Them go tell them friends, say, you know, say, me PUMS mad him. Look how me make him jump. So people, me just say, never give up hope. There's always a silver lining behind every dark cloud. There's always a light at the end of the tunnel. Just hope it is not the train coming to ras you out. People, that was a very distasteful joke, but you get the point. Point blank and period. Further on in the news, we've seen all the rumors circulating on social media in the news. We've heard all the conspiracy theorists on their views of why beryllium truck and guards were getting robbed left, right, and center. It is said that they were trying to force the people of Jamaica into digital currency, a digital world, and why it is a way of the system to get to people. It was going to cause more harm than good. It was not because of technological advancements. However, everybody has their opinion. Everybody is entitled to their opinion as it pertains to that. I am just saying, I do not want to take any sorts of advice from people on social media with basic education who are not financial wizards. Just like how you make any sorts of assessment for yourself, think about your source. Well, people, I am going to let you take a listen, take a look to what a man, Robert Nesta Morgan, he is the information minister for the JLP, and we know as it pertains to this controversy with the pay hike, pay raise, he was one of those persons that were endorsing it. However, sometimes you do not listen because of the messenger, you listen because of the message. So people, I want to let you take a listen, take a look to exactly what he has to say, and then I will give my piece, then you can give your piece. Take a listen.
Morning TikTok, this is Robert Nesta Morgan, Minister of Info. I've been watching and I see a lot of people about this digital currency thing. Saw a video a while ago, a man asking how kids gonna go to school with digital currency. Nobody is forcing anyone to use a digital currency. Just like you have Bitcoin, you have all of these things. Jamaica has a digital currency where people can use jam decks and use them phone and pay for things. But cash is always going to be a part of our society. There's no plan by the government to force anyone to use digital currency. I went to Rwanda a couple of years ago, and most Rwandans, we love talk about Africa, and we love Africa, and Rwanda is one of the greatest countries. Most Rwandans use digital currency. They use their phone to pay for things in supermarkets, all of that. Jamaica is nowhere near that, and as a matter of fact, cash is always going to be a part of our society. So the people who are asking, are we going to force you to take a digital currency? The answer is no. We need to be careful of these rumor mongers, you know. I mean, I could spend the entire day on TikTok trying to educate people about what is true and what is not true, when all some of us have to do is just go up on our phone, come out of TikTok, type in Google and say digital currency, and you see a proper explanation as to what a digital currency is, how is it used, which other countries are using digital currency. Remember, you know, money is a concept, and the physical money we use is a manifestation of the concept. When you put $1 million in your bank account, the bank doesn't necessarily have $1 million in the bank put down waiting for you. When you transfer $500,000 or $50,000 from your account to somebody else's account, the bank don't necessarily take up $50,000 and drive down to the next bank to give that money. That is a digital transaction. It is a recording of a value that exists in your account. It's the same thing with digital currency. You purchase, use cash or whatever to purchase money in a digital format. And then for those who are accepting digital money, they take that digital money as a payment for the transaction. Doesn't mean that the money don't exist. It just means that the concept of money is not manifested in a physical paper form, but that the money is now in a kind of digital form, but the value still exists. That is what digital money is. That's the simplest explanation I can give. A lot of persons want to use this to kind of mislead people, and I just suggesting to you, do some Google. Nesta out.
Now people, here's a fact. Whenever you're getting information, you think about the source, you think about the agenda. So therefore you have to assess this information, you have to pick sense out of nonsense. And I understand that this man might have some sorts of credibility issue as it pertains to the pay raise, pay hike, as it pertains to the parliamentarian. But you have to ask yourself, does he make sense in what he is saying? Is this technology moving with the time advancements? You as an individual have to weigh the pros and cons and see how it fits into your life. It is more convenient or inconvenient for you. You do not like it. You have a choice. Cash, no matter what them say, Jamaica backward, Jamaica the back a cow. Jamaica more than likely will go or be one of the places that goes cashless, the last from Master God Earth, planet Earth. It is just that type of place. However, like everything else, you have the conspiracy theorists, people out there on the rumor mill. However, you also have a thing that is called Google. You live in an information age, so therefore you can check out information from valid sources and you can come to your own conclusion. What this man is saying, what this digital thing means, physical cash versus money transfer, the concept of value. So therefore, if you know say you have $1,000 and you spend $200 without taking out that physical cash, you just transfer. It is a concept of transfer, payment, balance the book. You get what you want and you pay for what you get. Simple as that. People, me no know no other way to explain it. If you do, let me know in the comment section. Point blank and period. So anyways people, thanks once again for checking out my video. If you appreciate videos like these, please show your appreciation by liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing to my channel. That is how YouTube promotes videos like these to like-minded, sensible persons like yourself. Bless up.